So here I am, I'm in GitHub Codespaces, and in the last video I opened up the Docker tutorial within GitHub Codespaces, and you can see here that I still have that running right here. There it is. Okay, I've got that running on port 80. So now in this video I'm going to do something a bit more useful, and I'm going to open up a R and RStudio within a Codespace so that I can do some R programming. So I'm on a really small virtual machine, and the first thing that I want to do is I'm going to stop this this Docker container that's running. I mean, normally I wouldn't have to do that, but when I was testing this, I was having a hard time opening the port for the RStudio with this one running. So I'm going to first go ahead and stop this. So stop and then get the name. The name is test. Okay, great. If we go to the Rocker project webpage, we'll see that they say to open their image with this. Let's break this down. We got Docker run. Okay, we've seen that before. Remove just says when we stop this container, it's also going to remove it. TI is an interactive sudo tty. I think that's for logging. I don't think it's actually necessary to have that. The flag E is so that you can specify what your password will be for your RStudio server. You'll see that in a moment. Then we have the ports. This one here is from the image, and it has to be 8787. And the first one is for you. You can set it to whatever you want as long as you don't already have something running on that. And then this is the name of the image that we are going to be using. Okay, so I'm just going to use that. Why not? Their command. But I'm going to put D in there because I like to run things in detached mode. So I get back to the terminal. So let's go ahead and run that. All right. So it didn't have to download it, install it, because I already ran that. So we wouldn't have to wait. For you, the first time you run it, it'll download it and extract it. Okay, so you saw that little pop-up about you could just open that right away in the browser. Like I said, I always have trouble with that, so I never use that. I'm going to go to the ports. Okay, here's my thing here, and I'm going to roll over and open in browser. And there we go. Now, if it comes up and it says an error or something, don't worry about it. Just reload it. Sometimes I find it doesn't immediately open. Just reload it. You don't like reinstall everything. Just reload the page is what I mean. Okay, and then I think it was your password. Do that slower. Okay, so this is your password, which is what I, in that command. And there we go. So now we have R and RStudio running through Codespaces. You can use it just like normal, create projects. You can, create a project from a GitHub repo, just like normal, run everything. This image is pretty basic, so it doesn't have many packages installed. You'd have to install packages. Okay, so now I can go back here, and when I'm done, I can do Docker ps, see what's running. What did it call it? Upbeat cray. Okay, so I don't have to stop this. When I stop my Codespace, it would get rid of this. So there we go. But I'll just go ahead and stop it. There you go. And because I had that remove tag there, now when you'd run that, you see there's nothing there. Okay, that was it. That's how to start RStudio within GitHub Codespaces.